Well, hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are and wherever you're watching this today. So this will be a pre-recorded card reading for the full moon on the 3rd. I feel as if I'm a long way away, actually. Oh, we'll keep it like this for now. So the 3rd of January will be the full moon. I think it's in Cancer. And although we're going from 2025 to 2026, and we've had a lot of talk about going into the fire horse, we see that coming out of the snake. Was it an earth snake? I can't remember what element it was now. But that won't actually happen until February, end of February. But I don't know how you lot are feeling. I've been exhausted, but I don't think it's life as such that it has exhausted me. I think it is this wind down from the close of age of Pisces to the beginning of age of Aquarius. So we're almost in the death gasp of age of Pisces, and we're more than crowning for the birth of the age of Aquarius. And it kind of feels fitting that we're closing with a snake where we've shedded everything. Hopefully we've shedded everything. Some of us are still going through that process. And I've heard a lot of people, horsey people, and I know a lot of my followers are horsey people, and they're all saying, you know, before you jump on a fire horse, you probably need to lunge it first. I'm sorry, guys. 2025 was the lunging process. 2024 was get ready. 2025 was on your marks. No, on your marks was 2024. Get ready was 2025. Go is 2026. So no time for lunging now. If you haven't primed your steed, then you're going to have a really good fiery ride through 2026. Kind of what we're supposed to have been doing for the last 12 months. Well, from February, I suppose. So February through to February. So I haven't done any other looking at anybody else's spread for this close spread of 2025. And it will be the first, as I'm going to put this up, it will be the first full moon for 2026, won't it? I'll put it up a little bit before so you can get the heads up. So I know last time I said that I wanted to almost have a surrender card and a destiny card, so I've brought that out. I brought the light card and the starseed card out because we're going into a 1 year, and I've also got the dragon energy, which was the year before, wasn't it? So the year before, 2024, was dragon energy. So we've got the dragon, the snake, the horse. That's where we're at. So let's see what let's see what the dragon has to say. Yeah. Be kind, dragon energy. Or should we just spray a little bit of moon spray as well, as we're trying to conjure up full moon for January. Okay, dragon energy. How's that? Oh, I see. It's like that. So I've still got my decks up. So when I do this, it'll still be okay actually, because it's the 12th night, isn't it? You take the decks down. Right, so like a card from our dragon friends. Oh, is that one or two? There's two. Oh, it's three. Okay. Well, we kind of need three, don't we? Because it's 3 years, 24, 25, 26. So we've got dark blue galactic dragon and magenta dragon and rainbow dragon. I might be able to put those there, can I? Right, so book, what was it? Magenta dragon was last, wasn't it? No, rainbow dragon, so it's magenta dragon. Right, magenta dragon. Magenta. I love the colour magenta actually. Wasn't there a person, wasn't there a reporter called, was she called Magenta Divine? And she used to have a dark bob pre-Claudia Winkleman. She used to wear big dark glasses. Magenta Divine. I wonder what happened to her. Magenta Dragon. Here we go. I'm going to leave my light on. Failure. Need a battery from a... How do you get that open then? That way? Oh. Right, I might have to just take one of my batteries out of my little lights. What, shall I stop and start again? Hang on. Okay, will it pause? I don't know if it pauses. How do I get it to pause? Okay, we have light. So where are we? We've got the magenta dragon. Enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom, awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding, prepare for accelerated ascension. Glorious fifth dimensional magenta dragons accompany us on our eternal soul journey as we experience and learn from all the universes, planes and dimensions. As they travel with us, they remind us that we are immensely wise and learned beings with so much to offer, because we have gone through the veils of amnesia. We have forgotten who we truly are. Yeah, that is the thing about being a student of the earth. When you come down the birth canal, you forget everything that went before you, and there's a lot. As soon as magenta dragons connect with us, they prepare us to remember our unique role in this universe. They place us, thank you Octavia, I don't suppose you saw that, did you? Oh, you might have done actually. They place us in an extraordinary deep pink flame of love, higher spiritual understanding and wisdom. They work with Archangel Muriel, who is in charge of the soul star chakra of humanity. The dragons prepare the way so that the Archangel can wake us up at a deep soul level. Once we have woken, we can never see ourselves in the same way again. We recognise who we truly are and bring forward our soul wisdom. Guidance. This card is an accelerated ascension. The magenta dragon is here to remind you that you are an illumined soul carrying much wisdom. It is helping you to dissolve any remaining veils of illusion and preparing you to become an enlightened one. It has come to you now to remind you that all is love, for we are all one. It is time to see all things with the wise inner eyes of truth. Treat everyone as if they were you. Your guidance is to sit quietly with your magenta dragon and allow the door to your vast soul memories to open. When you reveal to yourself who you truly are, you will help to bring forward the new golden age. Well, I thought that might be like 24, 25, 26, but that is so where we're at that I can't really place it in a year other than present moment. Yeah, so go find your magenta dragon and sit with it for a bit. Right, so now we've got the blue, dark blue galactic dragon. It's not even past, present, future, is it? It's, I think it's all present. So dark blue. Oh, there it is, dark blue. Wow. Dark blue dragon. Oh no, that's from Pallades. Right, oh, there's more than one dark blue dragon. Dark blue dragon. Dark dusky pink. So many dragons. It's got to be this way then. Dark blue dragon from dark earth and air, earth and air. Right, fifth dimensional. I wonder if they're both. That's interesting to see whether they're all going to be fifth dimensional dragons. The rainbow dragon is, and the first one, magenta dragon, is. So where's this dark blue one? And dark, deep blue dragon. Was it deep or dark? Dark blue. As ever, it takes me forever to find it. Black dragon. Thor's red dragon. Oh, this is a different dimension. Blue dragon. Okay, where is it then? Dusky pink. White. Oh, where is it? Bomb, bomb, bomb. Ninth dimensional dragons. That's in the middle as well, isn't it? Wow. Blimey. Okay. Dark blue galactic dragon helps you to listen to the voice of the universe. Ignite the codes of your master blueprint. I've heard lots of people talk about blueprints actually recently. Access cosmic wisdom and enter higher service. This dragon's shimmer with golden sparkles of cosmic wisdom, for they harness the light of the stars, planets and constellations. When we are ready, they touch us with this light, enabling us to embody the illuminated energy of wisdom that they contain. While many of us are now able to attune to the ninth dimension, blimey, it is still an awesome light filled with joy, love and wisdom beyond our current comprehension. Dark blue galactic dragons can send bursts of this cosmic searchlight. I've heard also that a lighthouse stands proud on the edge to warn others. And that's kind of what they're asking those that can shine lights to do, not to go searching, but to just stand and be seen. So this kind of touches into that, which is quite, it's blowing my mind a bit. Okay, so dark blue galactic dragons can send bursts of cosmic searchlight through us to ignite the hidden codes of our mastery blueprint, the seventh dimensional light of our soul, so that we can listen to the voice of the universe. Remember, our soul must be at least 7 dimensions for us to receive permission to incarnate on Earth. So we're already there. We've already done that. We're all 7 seventh dimensional beings, and yet we most of us live a 3-dimensional life. That doesn't make sense really, does it? There's so many, there's a beautiful sunset happening out there. I can't show you at the moment, but the colours are they're really beautiful. It just caught my eye. But who was it that said, that the human brain uses such a tiny percentage of its capability, and that the age of Aquarius is going to showcase so many more aspects of our capabilities that we've never seen before. I hope I'm going to still be here to see all of that unfold. And as I've got two relatives in their 90s, it might be likely, and they've got their marbles so far. Right, so guidance. Your soul's journey has taken you to the stars and beyond. The dark blue galactic dragons now invite you to communicate with the master of the universe, the intergalactic council, where you can contribute your energy for the smoothest ascension of the planet. It is time to listen and serve. Ask the wondrous dragon who has come to you to tune you into the Galactic Council, where you will be offered, ooh, got all shivery then, where you will be offered the honour of petitioning the council. Decide whether your petition is for welfare of animals or humanity, or to assist the ascension of the planet. Then ask the dragon to take you to the council to present your petition. The dark galactic dragons will also instruct you during meditation or sleep. This will enable you to serve in a galactic capacity and will hugely expand your energy fields. I think next year is going to be enormous. I don't think we're giving it as much credit as it should have. What's coming? Because that's mega. Yeah, I might have to read this again. I might have to watch my own video again, actually. And then we've got the rainbow dragon, which is, it said it was 5th dimensional, didn't it? There's magenta. Thor, black, royal. Where is the... Oh, that's 5th. That was here, I'm sure. Thor. 5th. Rainbow it was, wasn't it? Deep blue, orange, silver, emerald, black, rainbow. Here we go. So we've got 5th dimensional, 7th dimensional, 5th dimensional. Rainbow dragon brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust. Rediscover wisdom. She's a bit bright, that's better. Expect miracles. Yeah. Accept opportunities. A rainbow in the sky is a cosmic gift. If your heart leaps with joy and gratitude when you see one, the universe opens new doors for us. Glorious rainbow dragons carry the same promise. When they come to us, a multicoloured mystical flame ignites within us. This automatically attracts something of significance from the universe towards us. In addition, rainbow dragons will take us to the mystical pot of gold that is said to await us at the end of the rainbow. This golden gift is our own ancient wisdom, which has been waiting for us to rediscover it. With it, we now know how to take knowledge and use it for the highest good of all. We become the wise one, the mage, and the rainbow dragon opens the petals of our crown to connect us to the universal knowledge. And as we use knowledge wisely, more comes to us. Right, guidance. This is a card of hope, prayers, expectations and gratitude. Look for opportunities, expect miracles. When new openings occur, seize them. Sometimes you hardly dare to believe that the good fortune has sought you out. So make sure you accept it consciously and unconsciously. Do not let it slip away. Remember to thank the rainbow dragon who has come to you for opening new doors for you. Ride with the current of life this dragon has brought you and enjoy everything that comes your way. The rainbow dragon may feel like an illusion, but it is very real. If you catch the flesh of the rainbow colours, if you catch the flesh of the rainbow colours out of the corner of your eye, it is your rainbow dragon reminding you that the time for a new life is now. Trust that it will happen for you. Wow, that's a good start, isn't it? So from rainbows, I think we need to go. Let's go. We'll go light first, and then we'll do star seeds. I think if I can just do that without it falling over. Who knew? Right, so light. So the first one was Dragon Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. This is your Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell, who I haven't used these for a while actually. They are some of my favourite cards. And it's been such a huge year, hasn't it? The end of the year also has been, well, mind-blowing really. I think if you listen to Steve Judd, if you go onto YouTube and listen to Steve Judd's last couple of readings that he's done, he kind of says that we don't have this kind of intensity astrologically for hundreds of years. We are kind of living the end crescendo. Once we get past July next year, and obviously out of the fire horse by February 2027, that's kind of it as far as all of what we've been discussing for the last 3 or 4 years. It's huge. I can't tell you how huge it is. Right, so what's this say? Align your life. What is not aligned what is not aligned or needs to change? This is an action card for now. If you haven't been doing the work, you've got till February. Otherwise you might be under the horse's feet, not riding on its back, put it that way. Okay, so that, now I've forgotten what that was already. Align your life. I always struggle to find these cards in here, so let me see if I can find it. Align your life. Align. Oh, it might be around here somewhere. Dance. These look like action cards. They've got a little triangle. And we're looking for align your life. Somewhere. Ooh, what was that? That said, birthing a new age. We haven't had that, have we? Align. Oh, come on. Protect. Pillar. Awaken. Age of Light. Their activation cards. Take a break. Soul Family. Deep Inner Intuition. Dance with Life. Break the Chain. Their action cards. Warrior Woman. Trust your faith. Trust your nibble, starseed, priestess, mirror, don't dim to fit in. Answers, align your light. So what's in this? What's this one? Inquiry card, this is. So, align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? What in your life is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? What are cyclical beings? We are cyclical beings in a constant state of change, of evolution, of growth. Change is one of the only certainties of life. When you resist your cyclical nature, you resist life and feel stuck. Many of us have learned to be who the world wants us to be. Meat suits and masks. But there comes a time when it is harder to hold on to this facade than it is to embrace who we truly are, to surrender to how we have changed and aligned life to the way of being. If you pulled this card, you're being called to let go of what you once were, or the thing that once defined you, or the thing that once defined yourself by. The job, the relationship, the mask you wore, and to embrace who you truly are now, to courageously step into the person that you came here to be in full authenticity, to embrace your weirdness and your uniqueness. Perhaps you have outgrown some relationships or circumstances, and it is time to release and bring all the paths of your life into alignment so that they are congruent with who you truly are today. Work your light inquiry. What is in your life? What in your life is not aligned or needs to change? Because time's running out for you to do something about it. I'm sorry, but it is. Now, I was aware when I did this card that there was, is that one or two? There's two cards stuck together here. Leap, say yes. I'm not going to read them because they're self-explanatory. So you've got to make the leap and you've got to say yes. It's already told you that in those other cards. There you go. I thought there was another message there. Right, so that was the light. Let's do the star seed now. Then how am I going to do that? Put my dragon box there. They did stay there on their own actually, didn't they? You can sort of see them. Okay, so now we've got, I don't muddle those up because I sometimes put these in the wrong boxes when I do. So this again is Rebecca Campbell, and it is the Starseed Oracle. There's the book. Sometimes I end up putting them back in the wrong box. I've got all the cats in here today. I've got Pip, Octavia, who's taking residence on the, and Puss is watching me. I'm not sure where Amber is. I thought I saw her. I thought she was on the windowsill, but she might have gone for a little drink. So all four cats. I'm making sure I do this right. The Void. Stop. Embrace winter. What's that? Great cosmic womb. Now this will be interesting. Great cosmic womb. Yeah. That's going to have significance. The Void. Right, let's see if I can find that easily. The Void. I thought it might be there, but it's not. Oh, it is. I was right. Okay, the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Everything and nothing exists in the void. It's where all life begins and ends. God's waiting room, I think some people call it, don't know, the blackness before you come in and when you leave. It's the winter and the womb, the fertile darkness where all things originate and seeds grow, comforting and intimidating, feeling and or freeing and daunting. It can feel both overwhelming, small and huge. The void is where faith lives. The message of the void is to surrender. Right, so we do surrender cards next then. Surrender to the unknown, to allow the fertile darkness of nothing to nourish the new seeds growing within you. We're a year one coming up. Regardless of whether you know what they'll one day become, you're being called to surrender to the mysteries of what's next. To rest and to allow the winter of your life to do what work to do, to do the work for you, to hand over your control and trust that just because you can't see what's happening beneath the surface, it doesn't mean things aren't at work. The greatest weaving happened when the greatest weavings happen when we find a way to surrender and trust that our life is being knitted for us. Right beneath the surface, in ways known and unknown, now is the time to cultivate faith and allow deep, deep rest. Yeah. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter. Here we are. A life phase, end of year 9. Yeah. When we are called to let go of all of the known and identify with it, when we are called to let go of all that we know and identify with, when you're in the void, it can feel scary and as if you should be doing something. However, when this card appears, it's a sure sign that the most productive thing to do is to relinquish control and surrender to the changing mystery of life. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How are you being called to surrender to the unknown mystery of your life? Wow. Flipping heck. Dum, dum, dum. Right, so I'm going to do a surrender card now. That's deep, isn't it? Pretty deep. Okay, so these surrender cards don't actually have a book. They just have words on the card. You can see the card. Yeah, you can see the cards. Okay. Right, so I don't know how many we're going to get, but we're asking for a card to back up the void and the surrender that we need to do. And I don't know if anyone else has felt this. Time yesterday really slowed down. So we're not, because you're not going to see this for a few days, but yesterday was the 29th of December and I'm recording this on the 30th. And we're not the full moon until the 3rd, but my goodness, yeah, there was a kind of void feeling. I felt as if I was treading time. I was supposed to be at an appointment for 2:15 and I arrived at the place at 20 to 2, so I had all of that time where I was just sitting treading time, and it just seemed to hang. The time just hung, and there was a tiredness that came over me like I'd never felt tired before. So I kind of get what this is, and oh, this is quite good. Surrender The drama. Surrender the drama. You seem a long way away. Surrender the drama. Okay, so what does it say then? There's a picture, actually, of two wolves and a man holding a, I think it's a sword. So it says, no matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. There you go. So the other one I did was destiny, because I know we're going into the unknown a little bit, aren't we, with the year one, with all these changes that we've had, planetary changes, and there's going to be a lot of changes, and we can feel it, can't we? It's, you know, it's not, you'd have to be fairly numb to have not felt what's been going on this last couple of 3 years. So let's see what destiny cards will be given for 2026, and that will be the full moon, the first full moon of 2026. Let's have a destiny card, and then we'll finish on a tarot. So we've had 3, 3, 1, 1, haven't we? There's too many there, mate. Not reading all of those. It's a nice card for the collective. Well, I love this card. It says gateway, and it's got a unicorn on it. A gateway destiny. That's pretty nice, isn't it? Right, gateway destiny. Where shall I put it there? Okay, let's see what that says then. What do I do with the book? Gateway. Gateway. Where are you, gateway? Okay, does it go alphabetically? I think it might do, actually. Yeah. Go the wrong bit. Gateway. Here we go. What a lovely card. Enchanted Valley. There are places on the planet where the veil between the physical realms and the mystical dimension is especially thin. These places are called portals, vortexes, or spiritual gateways. In mythology, they are revered as places where things beyond ordinary reality can occur. Mystics, visionaries, and shamans can traverse this realm and the next through these places. In Celtic traditions, the wee folk, fairies and elves, easily move through these portals and have access to the magical places. An enchanted valley is the place where these portals often... Oh, there's somebody here. There's going to be some knocking on the door, perhaps. All right, girls. Where these portals often appear. The sacred landscape wants you to know magic is afoot. Wondrous events are unfolding. This is our destiny. Profound revelations and inner illuminations are close at hand. It is now much easier to manifest your dreams. I've heard this a lot, actually. This is an excellent time to take action on your visions and your future. A small amount of action now will generate much bigger results. Gateways to spirit are opening, and there are places where the veil is especially thin. Fairies and elves are supporting you. Um, wonders are blossoming in your life. Watch for them. Open your heart to allow holy magical energy. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they will grow in magnitude. Oh, I did have a very fairy visitation when I was collecting for my wreath. And I asked them to behave and leave me alone. Yeah, we'll leave it there. That's nice. That's nice to close on an oracle that's positive and keeping the magic alight. Let's see what the tarot has. So we want a nice tarot card. Yeah. We'll leave that there for a moment. Okay. So a nice tarot for 2026, the start of the year. Oh, they're giving me something there. Look, there's too many. Oh, they do want me to have that one. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. That's nice. Queen energy. The Queen holds the purse strings. Let's just leave it there, shall we? Okay, so this is our last card for today's reading. Queen of Pentacles. Is she you? Queen of Pentacles. So Pentacles. Where is she? Does it give a little suit of Pentacles? Shall I read you a little bit about the suit of Pentacles? I found her. So the suit of Pentacles is often depicted as a disc of gold. The suit of Pentacles or coins has come to represent people who deal in the economy. Captains of industry, professionals, accountants, entrepreneurs, and shopkeepers. It includes bankers, lawyers, so anybody that's dealing with money. Yeah, businessmen and women, stock traders. So therefore, in general, appearance of Pentacles is a positive note on a temporal basis. A pentacle represents the elements of earth. They also indicate groundedness in the material and physical world. They can suggest concerns about financial security, career, or whatever work you do as your livelihood. In some instances, Pentacles described other types of material resources, physical capabilities, or health conditions. So we've got the Queen, and it's upright. Yeah, she may also be pictured. Yeah, so it just says that she's seated, holding her pentacle. She is someone who understands and respects money as a tool, but does not worship it. Yeah, upright. This Queen represents a generous woman who is also an excellent manager in practical or financial areas. She may be a sensual woman who is at home in her body and enjoys her creature comforts. As an advisor, she favours acquiring, or at least be fair. She's pragmatic and realistic and wants to see that money she distributes produces tangible results. If the card does not represent a person, it shows a harvest after much labour, security and prudent use of resources. I think we just need to leave it there, don't we? Just let the women run the country. Gaia, for instance. she's going to look after what she needs to look after, and she's going to probably take the rest of it in some weather disaster that won't hurt anybody, hopefully. Right, so Pip, you want to go out? I'm busy at the moment, thank you. That's where we're going to leave it for today. The 30th of the 12th, 2025, leading us into the 3rd of the 1st, 2026. Anyway, you have a great New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and don't be scared of your void. Just allow yourself to surrender for a little while in there, and I'm sure one of the dragons will come forward and help you with your next delivery into Firehorse here. Anyway, you take care. Bye bye.